All right, No Filter MMA family. This is your boy BJ back with another video short. Guys, just want to do a quick prediction on this fight. You know what I'm saying? A quick breakdown on this fight. Mandy BÖHM versus Victoria Leonardo. You guys know I have my eye on Mandy Monster BÖHM. I want to see what she can do. I think she's 7-1. You know what I'm saying? I think she's 7-1 because she was 7-0 coming in. Now she's 7-1. She lost against Lipski versus Victoria Leonardo. I think this is more of a do or die fight for Leonardo. You know what I'm saying? Because Leonardo has not looked good since coming into the UFC off of the Contender Series. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Contender Series, I get it. But some of these girls, you know, some of these fighters ain't looking the best. You know what I'm saying? But Mandy BÖHM, you know what I'm saying? I think she learned a lot from her last fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to make adjustments. Like, you can't do the same thing over and over and expect it to change. You know what I'm saying? She kept trying to play that range game with Ariane Lipski, but Lipski had a clear speed advantage on Mandy BÖHM. I think Mandy may have even landed more shots in there than Ariane Lipski, but you know what I'm saying? She wasn't really sitting down on much, maybe a couple of punches. It seemed like she was kind of scared to close that distance with Ariane Lipski, but you know what I'm saying? Mandy BÖHM, I think she's learned a lot from that fight. You know what I'm saying? She's had an injury in preparing for this fight. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was delayed or whatever. Victoria Leonardo, good ground game, but she likes to brawl too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Mandy BÖHM should engage in that. I think she's a much smarter fighter than Victoria Leonardo. I think if it were Mandy BÖHM, she would have approached Manon Fiorot in a different way than Victoria Leonardo did. You know what I'm saying? I think Mandy BÖHM would have definitely tried to drag this fight to the ground, which I think is what she's known for. You know, her ground game is steps ahead of her striking, but Mandy BÖHM has good striking. Now, you know, let's not confuse that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not, you know, confuse her ground game being better than her striking with her striking being bad. That's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Mandy BÖHM has good striking, good long punches, long range, good hooks. You know what I'm saying? Her head movement is good. Her footwork is good. Like, you know, she does a lot of good things on the feet. Mandy BÖHM is a well-rounded fighter. There was a reason that Mandy BÖHM was 7-0 coming into the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I just think she needs to be patient in this fight. If anybody's going to get wild, I get it. There's a sense of having to kind of step into that fire when you fight somebody like Ariane Lipski. Like, I get it. Like, you have to dip your toes in it, and you have to get in there to see what it is that you can actually do. Same thing happened to Montana De La Rosa. Look what happened to Montana. She got clipped with that right hand. She won the fight, but playing with that fire with Ariane Lipski, she got clipped up, and then she didn't want any more of the hands of Ariane Lipski. You know what I'm saying? But Mandy BÖHM was a little more bullhead. And look at what happened when Montana. Switched up her game plan. Boom, she got the finish. So Lipski BÖHM needs to kind of do this. BÖHM didn't do that in the fight with Ariane Lipski, but in this fight, like I was saying, if anybody's going to get crazy, let it be Victoria Leonardo, because that's more of what Victoria Leonardo does. She fights very wild, kind of like a Clay Guida, you know what I'm saying? Like, very wild fighter, throwing punches from, you know, and shit. And they got some pop on them. So Mandy got sat down a couple of times in there with Lipski, you know what I'm saying? But Lipski's pop is different than Victoria Leonardo's pop, you know what I'm saying? Lipski's pop is different than Leonardo's pop. So, you know what I'm saying? I think Mandy BÖHM will make the proper adjustments to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to, you know, early prediction. Well, really not early prediction. This is my prediction for the fight. I'm going to go Mandy BÖHM by decision. I think Mandy BÖHM can outwork Victoria Leonardo in there, especially if she stays calm, cool, and collected in there. So that fight is this week, guys. That fight is this week. So I'm ready to see what Mandy Monster BÖHM actually does. So this is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and your boy's out.